Hello and welcome to another quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix. This one, Socially Awkward. A game about, let's look at their, synopsis. 18 plus, semi-linear furry visual novel using emotional cues, heck, I'm gonna suck at this, to portray the story of each individual character on certain topics and reactions. You're Jayce, I guess the cat guy here. Name can be replaced. An insecure half-breed cat who just started his college life. Follow his day-to-day to uncover each character's past, to get to know them, as well as figure out the world around him. And it has two paths. Take left for Rask or Macoons. Take right and sit put for Tom. Okay, or Johns. Is currently focused right now. Tom. Okay. So, it's available free on itch.io, but if you want to support the people that make this game, you can go to Patreon. I don't believe it gets you the newest version earlier. And if you want me to play this game, tell me, and I'll give it a point, which will make me do it sooner. Though sooner can be a while because, I've got a lot of visual novels to read. Reset my face. And begin. I want to be sleepy beneepy. Welcome to Socially Awkward. This visual novel is still in development. It is a work of fiction. Everything is the author's imagination. Many resemblances to actual persons living and dead actually purely coincidental. Contains mature content. Blah blah blah. Sure. We're 18 years old. Maybe even older. Monday, 5:30 a.m. Hey, it's the, poster for, what is it? Glory Hounds. Because Dalmatian in that, thing right there. Just right here. Are there any other things here? Does that look familiar? Unsure. Click. Yeah. Also, sorry for my occasional coughs and stuff like that, or I'm so sick. It's morning, the birds are singing and roads are busy, and the sun is slapping you with its photons. Meow. It's the third week of living in your 2-bedroom apartment, yet you still feel alienated by your surroundings. As the encroaching beam of sunlight touches your sensitive toes, you can't help but wince and groan as you declare the war at the sun. Meow. Go away, sun. Shoo. Shoo. You try shooing away the sun. It doesn't seem to be working. Ha. Hissing at it doesn't seem to work either, so you decide to turn your back towards it and hug the cold wall for comfort. Hell yeah. But alas, your war is an inevitable loss, as today is the day of your first day in college. Blah. Sigh. It almost feels like yesterday that you graduated from high school. Technically, it was just 3 months ago. The thought of school makes your body cringe in disgust over the horrible memories you experienced in your life. Mama, I hate school. You mumbled and rolled. But Jayce, school was good for you. And, no wait, you should just try and pass it. You imitated your mother, horribly. Mama. Oh, woo, woo. Then, now I get it. Then started to sing. After cringing your mind awake, you roll to the edge of the bed, lift half your body up, licking your paw, and groom your bed hair with it. Scratching your chin, you turn your body facing towards the windowsill, remembering where you put your phone, but it wasn't there. So, you tilt your body to the side, thinking it must have fallen off the bed. Your sneaky tempered glass protected rugged case smartphone reveals itself by sliding down your butt. Okay, I was like, wait, how's the phone sneaky and why is it tempered? As you press the power button, the red battery of death flashes before your eyes for 3 seconds, then it turns itself off. Or, kind of like an Asus computer that you've been leaving charging, that you then unplug because Asus doesn't make good computers anymore. Sorry. Crud. Must have fallen asleep while playing FurTube again. Why does it always autoplay? It never has that feature. I never use that feature. Sigh. Putting it on, the screen immediately comes to life and greets you with time. 5:32. Still got 2 hours. Yawn. Reluctant to get up, you fall to your side of the pillow to cushion your fall. Closing your eyes, you drift into your imagination, thinking of boys. Sure, why don't we do that? Like a typical homosexual male, your mind brings up a song about dicks. Dicks everywhere. Them long dicks, not dicks, bob dicks, fat dicks, dicks. Look at the dick on the TV. It's all based in a song you heard on the internet. So many dicks, boom shaka, rhyme-a-lack ding dong, song about dicks, dicks in the song. By Dan Bull and Bon Cage. Google it. Maybe I will, later. After a refreshing rehearsal, it's time to start off the day. The kitchen, the remnants of the previous owners, your sisters, still lingers on the 5 chairs surrounding the table, one of which is your little stool. Somehow, you prefer sitting on that over the 5. Okay, so wait. We're roommates with our sisters? With FurTube playing on your phone, you place it down near the counter as you put on a strained apron and oversized mittens. Difficult as it is to cook with oven mittens, but past experience taught you that it's better safe than sorry. Oil can be a delicious friend or hazardous foe. Flicking a bit of your friend and butter into the pan, then setting the burner on the stove to its maximum setting, you waited for the pan to heat up while listening to the weather forecast. It's a sunny day today. Don't forget to bring a bottle of water as well as your portable fans, everyone. Sponsored by the Welton Company. Expensive shit. The scent of burning oil brings your attention back to the stove. You turn off the stove, crack 2 eggs together, then swirl the oil and butter all over the eggs for a quick cook. For an even cook. You bite your right mitten off to reach the seasonings. A little bit of salt, a flick of pepper, and a tap of Ajinomoto. Eggs were right on point and runny. Meow. You reach for the bread and spatula, raising the cooked eggs up in the air, placing the bread underneath. Letting the butter soak and frying the bread to golden. True, serve. Satisfied with your cooking, you place the plate down on the table next to your smartphone and pour some lemonade into a cup. Then you take your seat, and finally you notice the mitten is still in your mouth. Peh. After you finish your meal, you rummage through your bag, check your books, power bank, and an old portable desk fan that barely fit your bag. I should probably get a power bank at some points. Though I wonder if they work well with computers too, Like laptops, just in case I don't know, work stuff. The norm would suggest you use a portable hand fan. But your reasoning doesn't allow it. Why buy a small, expensive one when you can have a big one for the same price? You know to yourself. You put on your beanie and check the time again. It's 6:30 a.m. Time to go. Monday, 6:50 a.m. You take the train to get to campus. Loopwork University, the 13th best college. At least, not the last. Comparing, you are only 14 colleges on the whole country. Oof. Small country? It's a plain university for any student you want to have an easier time to earn a degree. This is it. First day of college. I'm gonna die. Your anxiety piles up almost to the point of vomiting. It do be like that. It's just like back in your first day every year in school. You cursed and screamed inside your head as your parents left you with strangers. What is that image down there? It's the same for like the game. It's the same image I've seen for another game, and it always kind of looks like someone colored Homer Simpson blue. I don't know. Maybe it's just the engine. But you've gotten used to it by the time you started enrolling yourself in second year. Mother was very accommodating to the idea, with an increase of your weekly allowance. Your heart starts pounding, palms getting cold, sweaty, the plastic idea getting heavy. Mom's spaghetti. Whoop whoop whoop. Gotcha. The sound of the beep. You initiate the start of college. Booklet says to head to the auditorium. Where is it though? Okay, I guess it's the thing where you get to choose who you're going to be with. And let's see. Right and sit put for Tom is currently focused right now, or John, or left for Rask or Macoon. So I guess we're just gonna go right. I'm assuming that's Tom is the only one that's in development. It's a version 0.29. Right. That way. Good job, me. Now, where to sit? Psst, over here. Oh, you see a familiar small line waving at you. Is it Lake? With his cheery smile and long, glassy, wavy mane, it's definitely your best friend from grade school. Oh, not Lake. Sad. But still, effeminate. Or Twinkie, that would be the word. Hey, John. Morning, Jayce. Someone's early today. Perfect attendance champion over 6 years. Yet somehow you're always absent on the first day. I did get a certificate. I bet you already lost it. My mom probably has it. Laminated on the wall? No, that'd be embarrassing. I saved you a seat. John gestures his hand to a vacant seat between his seat and a familiar person, whom you know very well from his hairstyle alone. Shit! Shit is right. You've been avoiding this devilishly groomed man since the third year. He's your best friend's older brother. Hey, Tom. Hey. Main character is swooning over him as we speak. Okay, Tom is the focus right now. Is John the other one? I completely forgot his name. Back up. Okay, so he could be dating either of these line boys. And give me a sec, cause I'm still sick. And remember to turn my thing back on. Tom turns his attention back to the speaker. You take your seat and dread. When you... Okay, now, for some reason it makes... When I, help myself to not being sick, it makes my ears all weird, so now it's all off for me. Bear with me. When you determine the older line has his full attention to the speaker, you lean to John for a serious question. I thought you and your brother made up. We have. Why are we whispering? Then why are you placing me between you and him like a wall? You know I'm scared of him. He can eat me whole if he wanted to, and not in the hot, sexy way. Why would he do that? You didn't do anything to him. I'm associated with you. So that means if you get in trouble, I get in trouble. I don't think that works with a friend. You don't know anything, Jon Snow. Please stop using that reference. It's so old. It proves my point that I'm scared of your brother. Fine, if it makes you feel any better, how about we switch seats? Okay, so if you stay seated, I think you keep with Jon, but if you switch seats, I suppose you go with... No. If you stay put, you're with Tom. But we'll stay put. Yeah, never mind. It'd be weird and too obvious if we switch now. Great. Tom wanted to talk to you. Huh? Tom grunts at his little brother while sending death threats via ocular channels. As the battle of two pride clans rages on, you hide deeper into your territory as a neutral country. Clan Jon is of course your longest current ally, but Clan Tom was your first ally who invited you to his round table friendship. And he wants to bang you. I mean, become allies, like super close allies. Hi. The beast speaks. It hungers for response. Hey. How you been? Good? Good. Somehow, you're able to sink even deeper into your seat. You sound like there's tapping for some reason. This probably because it's the same seat you get into in a movie theater. The ones where the seat automatically folds up when no one's sitting. Shifty eyes. That's good to hear. Yeah. Oh boy, it's getting awkward. You're practically so deep in your seat that if it weren't for the seat flap, you'd be presenting your ass to the world. Oh please God, end me now. I know that feeling, my buddy. Say, good job passing the entrance exam. Oh, thanks. It was pretty easy, since it was just the basics. Congrats for passing then. Thanks. The small talk created a thick layer of awkward miasma. You just keep sinking into your chair until your knees basically hit you on the forehead. So, hey, okay, this game is kind of weird. Like, it's a bit different, but I can't think of any other game that actually seems to do that, where, like, not only do these guys animate, but they do a bunch of animations without any dialogue going, you know? Where it's not ... and then you skip and skip ... Some games I've seen do something where, like, it will be one expression you click, it changes to a different expression and then a different expression, but this game seems to be doing the thing where it's like, it does multiple expressions, you know, in the same breath, which is good. Think of all the things you could put together if you got all the things from all the visual novels. You suck at this. Hey Jayce, Tom wanted to know if you want to hang out and eat dinner together after class. Together? All three of us? You slowly open up your calm-bodied self, lured with the promise of food and social gathering with friends. Yep. All three of us. Grunt. Or I'm not sure if he's going... Come on, I've already paid for all three. Of us. It's Vikings! Exclamation mark. Vikings? Unlimited pizza, unlimited ice cream, unlimited quesadillas. Do you feel your arteries clogging, Jayce? grunt. So, what do you say, Jayce? You're starting to recall what your dad said. Not again. Those glaring, disappointing eyes. Why do you keep repeating the same mistake? Hopefully it's a nice mistake where it's like eating way too hot food and then sitting on the toilet and dad's like, keep on blowing up my toilet, instead of not a bad mistake like, I don't know, social gatherings and stuff. His flustered, irritant growl. You're too young to understand. Worse is the way he scowls at you. I got it right the first time. Why couldn't you? Closing his eyes, thinking about something, then slowly flaring his nose and teeth until he releases a short but horrible sharp growl. You don't understand anything. If you weren't ignoring them, you'd be more responsible. You hate it. I need to go. Monday, 7:46 a.m. You walk off from your friends, leaving them to their own conclusion. You wound back up at the school entrance. There's a bulldog guard facing to the street, looking bored and yawning time to time. I was wondering if the music at the beginning of the game sounded familiar, but this sounds like Echo or The Smoke Room. I guess it's, free use music or something. It has to do dun dun right now. Yep. Okay. You keep walking, trying to find somewhere to be alone. You end up in the schoolyard. Hey, look at this. Look at this watch I got for Tom. Look at this watch I got for Tom. I was like, watch for Tom? Oh, you mean the watch. Oh, cool. Is it all black? Because it's a smartwatch. John shakes it and it lights up, displaying the digital time and a pixelated heartbeat. Oh wow, cool. Let me see. You absentmindedly keep walking around the schoolyard slowly and sluggishly. You are in the cafeteria, making poses with the watch until you accidentally smash against the table's edge. The glass screen shattered to pieces. You're in such a shock that you didn't notice Tom storming over to you and John, forcibly grabbing both of you and John by the arms, and yanks you both away from your seats. His grip almost drew blood, but you were too scared to pull back. He leads you both out the back and into the front of the secluded sports equipment shed. After you let your arm go, you could feel the blood rush into your poor hand. Looking up, you see him pacing around the door like a predator readying for a kill, mumbling to himself. Tom, I'm so... Shit. Why the fuck did you take the watch, John? It's under NDA. Tom roared at John, and you could faintly see tears begin to well up on the sides of his eyes. What's NDA? Is it like a company has it and now he accidentally smashed it, so they're gonna have to explain that, or is it like you're renting it kind of thing? Oops, I think I might have clicked somewhere off. There you go. His crackling voice revealed hints of despair in his anger, desperation. A comforting aroma pulls you back to the present, the smell of freshly baked bread, saving you from the uncomfortable memories. Somehow, your aimless walk led you straight into the bakery on campus. Oh, good morning. What can I get for you today? That's one thing I do miss, Einstein's bagels from my first college. Did go in there, getting an egg sandwich, and one of those mocha things that is just too much chocolatey stuff and whipped cream, but tasted oh so good. There's also a Starbucks there. Before I knew about how horrible Starbucks was to literally everybody. Also, the food there at our school was otherwise terrible, but it got better as time went on, I guess. A female orange tabby cat came up from the register and greeted you with her hands displayed the freshly baked goods. Oh, can I browse for a bit? I want to see what is here. Not a problem, dear. She walks back to the counter, waiting on your order. You look around at the selection, feigning curiosity at the different baked goods on display. Your mind is, instead, completely focused on Tom's dinner plans, and whether or not you should accept the invite. Okay, so they do the difference between going sigh and sighing. All this emotional thinking, has gotten you hungry. You decide to turn your focus to finding the cheapest bread they have. To one's surprise, the school has added an extra tax to the bread. I hope the cashier lady didn't hear me. I'll just get the baguette. Is it baguette or baguette? Anyways, it's big and cheap. And dumb. Quickly looking over to the cashier, your stare tells you she heard you perfectly well. I'll have the baguette, please. After ringing up your purchase, she elegantly tosses the baguette into the paper bag half its size. Hoping to avoid any potential confrontation, you politely take the bread and hurry over to a seat in the opposite corner of the bakery. Sitting down, you take solace in munching away at the crispy skinned soft bread. Sorry, I have to help myself again. Probably the worst thing, well, at least right now, is that sometimes when I help relieve myself, it pressurizes my ears, so I become completely deaf. Chew, chew, chew. God, please let me die choking on this bread. I mean, do you want to die choking on an entire baguette? It's good, though. Young Jayce. Munch, munch, munch. Less I. What did he do now? He's still a child. He didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault he's like that. I'm going out. Okay, so Dad's a horrible dick that basically causes all these social problems and emotional problems that Jayce has. That one, please. Thanks. Hey. What are you doing here all alone? I'm waiting for my parents. In a bakery? It's nice and cold here. Heh, yeah, it's nice and cold. But you're in my spot. Oh, I'm sorry. You raise yourself up, but Tom's hand stops you from leaving. Nah, sorry, I ain't gonna cut it. Before you could react, he places a big slice of chocolate-layered cake on the table and slides it close to you. You're gonna eat this cake with me, and I'm gonna watch. It's kind of weird, I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe I'll learn when I'm older. We'll make a YouTube channel where you eat breads and record it for people to watch. Or Twitch? I don't know. I hope you like chocolate. I don't get it. The lady gave me a bigger slice today. I didn't want to waste it. Go on, you take the first bite. He hands you a fork while you idly stare at him for a good long second. Why? Why not? Like I said, it's too big for me to finish. No. I mean, why are you sharing this with me? Why not? We're schoolmates. That's weird. Is it? Maybe? I don't talk to a lot of people. So, I'm your first then. I guess? My name's Tom. Sarab, Nully. Tom Sully. Jayce. Jayce. Cute name. Oh, have you met my brother, John? I don't really remember my classmates all that well. Pretty sure he's the only Leo in your classroom. Oops, sorry. I was trying to scratch myself, but then boomed myself. Oh, yeah, I remember him now. He's super mean to everyone. What'd he do? I don't want to get into trouble. Well, I'm the bigger brother. It's my job to hit him whenever he does bad things. Whew. Just like El Tigre Lobo? Yeah. What's an El Tigre Lobo? You're going to beat up the bad guys and shatter their spines? What is TV showing kids these days? Okay, you're not old enough to say kids these days. Yeah? That's cool. Heh. Well, go on. Cake's gonna get warm. It tastes better when it's cold. Okay, thank you. You slice a big piece for your tiny mouth, hovering over to your side for a big bite. As soon as the chocolate touches your tongue, a strange mixture of happiness and sadness begins welling up from your eyes. Sniff. Whoa, why are you crying? No, it's good. Are you okay? I don't know. It just feels... Tom didn't know it was your birthday at the time. You've never really looked forward to it. Every year, your parents get into a huge fight before your birthday. It makes it impossible to enjoy anything. Recently, you try to find a way to spend it alone, away from them. Strange, really. All you needed was some company and a piece of cake to be happy and sad at the same time. Damn, why do you make me feel sad, game? About people that are just absolutely in a broken family and stuff. And emotionally broken. Maybe not broken, but like... things could be better. But hey, I'm emotionally broken too, so... you know, that's... I don't know. Let's move on before I think too hard on it. Sniff. Are you okay, Jayce? Tom! You look away, wiping your tears. Tom appeared out of nowhere. Or maybe you're just too deep in thought. Sniff. What are you doing here? You just walked out on us. So I got worried. Oh, I wasn't feeling well, is all. Then I was right to worry then. Tom takes a seat across the table, then places the back of his hand on your forehead. You're not getting a fever, are you? He places his hand on his forehead to compare. It's not that. Oh, are you hungry? Get some cake with me. Tom places an origami cake box on the table. It was obvious he just bought it while you were zoning out. The logo of the shop on the box is a dead giveaway. Tom, come on, can't really finish this all by myself. He unwraps the box, revealing 2 slices of triple chocolate mousse cake. The seams in between reveals that it was pre-cut. Liar, he definitely bought one for you. Let's dig in. He hands you a fork that you reluctantly take. Tom. Chew, chew, chew. Later. You take small, awkward bites of the cake, taking time to savor the consistency of the mousse. As you reach the 3rd bite, a thud echoed from the window. Eh? It was John, blowing his mouth against the window, showing those pearly white teeth and uvula. Staring at both of you, his tongue is swaying side to side, making super creepy. The way he smiles while doing it, you shudder. What is he doing? I may have forgotten to tell him that I found you. Sure, eat cake while I scour the whole building for Jayce. Sorry. Pah, no biggie. Yoink. John yoinks Tom's cake with his bare hands and eats the whole thing. Tom just sits there, scowling at John without lifting a finger, as if this was already predetermined by brotherly law. That's the stuff. He says as he suckles on his fingertips, leaving no frosting behind. No frosting left behind. So, did he say yes to the dinner date, bruh? Eh? It's not a date. He says behind clenched teeth. Sure. Hey, Jayce. Nice to see you alive, buddy. I guess? Don't forget. Put a rubber on it. Bye! That was really weird. He talked so fast, I didn't quite get what he said at the end. Tom didn't say a word. He slowly leans back, looking up exhausted. Wanna help me finish this cake? Sure. That thing that I sometimes use but don't know what it is. The cake was great. The soft jelly-like consistency, creamy outer layer, the hard, bitter biscuit underneath. It was a confectionery delight. Our only regret is that Tom only took one bite. He was insistent that you eat everything, saying that I was looking after his weight. I need to do that too to make sure I ain't getting fat. Because I have a broken hand and can't work out. I mean, they say I can work out, but two things. One, I can't do anything that requires two hands, like pulls up, even though I could do pull-ups with a broken hand. But anyways, it's in a cast. But the other thing is, okay, I sweat. What am I gonna do with a sweaty hand that I can't wash? It feels... I can't wait to take this thing off and, like, take a nice hot bath or shower. Anyways. Right. Not only has he insulted your figure, but also your dignity. Not like you had any when you just gobbled the whole cake slice. Yum. 2 years. 2 years you've been avoiding Tom ever since that day. John told you time and time again they weren't responsible for Tom's job suspension. But your dad, he made it sound like it was. You can't recall everything he said, but the feeling his words left behind struck a nail in your heart, leaving a constraining reminder of your actions. You had to take a week of absence after you were about to cry in the class from pain in your stomach. The doctor diagnosed you with stress ulcers, saying the stress of school was to blame. You knew it wasn't school. It was a lonely week, except for John's constant messages of death. Constant? Most of them were death memes. You got a good chuckle out of them. John wasn't allowed to visit face to face. Something about not stressing you out, and you're too weak, and he might carry disease. At least, that's what your dad said. Okay, so hopefully Dad is dead, so we don't have to see him anymore. But the But the constant sound of rocks thrown at the wall was even more stressful. Not only that, you kept screaming your name until you popped your head out the window for him to say hi, and then he walked away. Something was definitely wrong with that boy, but it made you happy regardless. Tom, however, never visited. Anything wrong? Gold. No. I was just thinking is all. Don't think, man. Thoughts are bad. It's about 2 years ago, isn't it? You didn't give a reply, only keeping your eyes on your plate. Listen, Jayce. I was in a really bad place at the time. I panicked. I didn't know what else to do but scream for an answer. I didn't mean to drag and scream at you. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. You got suspended and almost lost your job because of what I did. Jayce, it wasn't your fault. It was John's. But I broke it. Okay, Jayce, it was just a prototype. It was meant to be broken so that the company could figure out how to prevent it. But what if I made another mistake and it turned out way worse? Cut your ties. You're different. You can't survive in this world. Sniff. I thought you didn't visit anymore. That was it. Dad said it was for the best. He said that? Tom looks away, pondering about something for a minute. What else did he tell you? That I was the reason you got suspended, and that if it weren't for me, you'd be a star already. Anything else? Just that John visited from time to time. He didn't mention anything about me? No? All he ever mentioned is John making a racket outside when I had my ulcer. Fuck. What's the matter? Your dad lied to us. Huh? It wasn't just John who visited. Wait, you visited too? Of course, Jayce. I was worried when John told me that you got sick after. I showed up to your front door as soon as class ended. But your dad, I don't know how he made me believe him, but he got me to believe that he never wanted to see me again. That manipulative fucking bastard. He made me believe the same thing. Why the hell did he do that? As much as I hate him for what he did to us, I fortunately understand where he's coming from. How could you understand him? Because I'm a Leo. So, what does that have to do with his lousy-ass parenting? Everything. Saved by the Bell? I don't know. We'll continue this during dinner, if you're still okay with it. Yes! I nod enthusiastically, wanting to get to the bottom of this. And to get to the bottom of something, ooh. Great, let's go. I already know where your classroom is. Hold on, let me check my stuff first. With feelings of agitation, frustration, and betrayal at your dad, you can't help but aggressively beat your pants to check your phone and wallet. Don't know why you beat it. Ooh. With the necessities located, you yank your bag off the floor in a fit of rage and haphazardly toss it around its contents to make sure everything you have inside. If you finish checking all your belongings, you felt a familiar hand on the shoulder, or ass. It reeled you out from your bag and onto its owner. What? Oh, nothing. Making sure my best friend is right is all. I'm fine. Sure you are. He pulls you closer until your cheek is smushed against his chest. The smell of cologne pinching your nose and emanating from his chest is a cool, spicy, masculine scent. But what lies behind the concoction of smells is this familiar and much more alluring scent. It's making you feel dizzy with arousal. Either it was the cologne or the natural sweat scent of your best friend's body odor. Either way, you're getting hard. Oh, thank gods above that Tom started blowing into your ear with his nose. Tom, that tickles. What's gone into you? I don't know. I just feel so happy right now. That's weird. Is it? I got my best friend back, and we both hate our dads. Sorry, I might have to take a call. Be right back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call, and I was like, oh, this could be from work. And that was just some other company being like, hey, do you want to work for us in Wyoming? And I'm like, not really. Wyoming? Ew. I'm kidding. Can't even think where Wyoming is. It's been a long time since I've taken states. It's probably somewhere like, not Texas. Anyways. What is it? I mean, is it? I got my best friend back, and we both hate our dads. That's definitely weird to be happy about. The dad hating part. Tom still holds you close for another minute before mumbling something out while rubbing his nose against your ear. I missed you so much. I missed you too, Tom. Full red. Well, come on. We're gonna be late for your first day of college. Okay. Are you okay? Your face is all red. I can even see it through your fur, which you shouldn't be able to do. Totally. It's just a little stuffy in here is all. Let's go already. You ran out ahead of Tom, who had to call you back because you're running in the wrong direction. It was enough to calm yourself down from the emotional high as you ran back to his side. Tom was also feeling the high, smiling so brightly as you walked side by side on an empty marbled road? Huh. All of the students had already gathered in their respective classrooms. Some late comers. Is that how you spell comers? Here and there, but it was just you and Tom walking calmly outside. I think with that scene change in us having 15 minutes late, actually less than that, it's a good time to call it. So, again, if you want me to play this game, which seems pretty good, actually, might be a bit high on the list, then tell me, and I'll give it a point, which would put it higher on the list. I haven't really punched that list thing out, but yeah, it does smooth some certain things up higher than others. So I'd really have to check that to be sure. I might want to remove one of these ones so I could put it somewhere else. Not this game, but a different game, because it's like, well, there's one that doesn't have a lot of talking because it's very Chemo Coliseum-y, but then also one that also doesn't have a lot of talking because the narrator does a bunch of talking. But then it's like, probably shouldn't have two of those at the same time because then I can't, because then it might make a deficit in the easy games later. Because Chemo Coliseum is easy enough sometimes because there's large swaths of time where I can, not speak. Easy on the throat, But yeah, I'm liking this game. Before I forget, let me just move this. Let's see, what is it called again? Socially Awkward, aka me. Well, maybe not socially awkward, but like, I don't know. Just said it gives me time to warm up. Where the fuck is it? It's not on my list of visual novels to quick look. Oh, good thing it's on my other thing. A bit higher than that. Do I want to put it higher than that? God, I always hate looking at this list because then I'm like, okay, why is this one higher than the other one? This one should be higher than that one. And then I'm like, bah. Yeah, I think this will be right around there. But I should always also ask what ones are short. Both because if it's short, then I can easily knock that story out and then continue on. Or if it's like short because it's, what is it? Because, if it's just kind of getting started, I can also knock that one out and then come back to it later, But anyways, end of this Let's Play. If you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. They have a Patreon, but it doesn't, grant you any earlier access that I know of. And comment, cause I like comments, if you like, dislike, tips, otherwise, if you like me, YouTube, and like Secro, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay near your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want me to play this game, again, tell me. And I'll give it a point, which will put higher up on the list. Though, I guess I should probably preface that with, be a bit more blunt with that. Because if you're like, this game looks good, I might at the time be like, yeah, it does look good, and forget to put a point, you know? I do have to look back on visual novels that I posted and make sure that people haven't said that and I completely forgot to put a vote to it. Anyways, until next time, another quick look. Oh yeah, I need to do that thing where I look up what we'll be doing next. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Random number generator. Give us your wisdom. Uh, 15. 9. Okay, and that will be bugger. I put this wrong thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Promise to keep. So let's turn this one off. Close this. See. And then open that. So you can see what at least the intro thingy looks like, and I can remember what to do later. Also, it's loudish. Put it down here. At least for now. Boop. Where is it? Here. Promises to keep. Let's see what the synopsis is. Promises to keep. I think I favorited all these things so I could be like, okay, what does it look like? Queer, safe for work visual novel. Ooh, ooh. Versions around 3 to 4 hours. Soundtrack, blah blah blah. I promise is the greatest, most significant thing anyone can make. In reality, nothing is permanent. In a reality where nothing is permanent. Oh, I guess because all things turn to dust or whatever. There are guarantees to make to another, knowing that guarantees are fruitless. Their existence contradicts the fleeting, temporary nature of the universe, yet they live in the face of this futility. I don't want existential crises. I want husbandos, and maybe cute boys, you know? Also girls. Need to have girls. Gotta round that out. Anyways, until next time, a quick look. Me, GamerWolfSix of some other game that being promises to keep. Also, if you want me to look at any other games, tell me, and I'll have them to list. So thanks, see you.